are 10 secret mysteries you probably didn't notice in the Skibidi multiverse. Some are hidden in plain sight, but you definitely missed them. So, with that being said, let's get right into it. Did you know that there was a character in the multiverse brave enough to stand up against a full-grown titan? Yeah, you probably guessed who I'm talking about, right? Yes, Leo. Can anyone tell me where the heck he is? I mean, we only saw a brief battle between him and the camera titan, and then all of a sudden, we never heard or saw him again. My best guess here is that he's probably dead, brutally squashed by the camera titan. But we obviously don't want to see that, right? So it was intentionally cut out. Or maybe he escaped or something, but that was the last we heard of him. Write what you think in the comments. Where is the brave Leo? However, another thing that's been going through my clock mind is, have you ever wondered? Yeah, we have zeros in the Skibidi multiverse, but if you count down from these zeros, you could probably identify the characters. For example, we've seen 01. You all know him, 02, and so on. But has anyone seen or knows who's 03? Well, isn't that disturbing? I think maybe he's still a trump card that the Skibidis have probably kept in store for the Alliance, just in case the Alliance manages to defeat the G-Man apocalypse, which almost sounds like a death mission, as we may lose some Titans. I also believe there might be other zeros too. I guess we'll have to wait and see. Now, this one is a very controversial mystery, sparking a debate in one of my recent videos. In my What If video, I explained the possible link that the timeline episode has with the series in general, and this is basically the backstory of how we actually got the future Clockman from the large Clockman. But what's really up here? Well, I think that the reason for the death of Clock Boss could go two ways, depending on your viewpoint. Either the most popular opinion that Clock Boss only died as a diversion for the Clock Titan to be upgraded, as that was the plan of the future Clockman, or the second, deeper scenario. In the special episode, Clock Boss was trying to revive the large Clockman, leading him to borrow some energy from the Sinister. This ultimately weakened the seal, and the Sinister almost broke out, so Clock Boss had to sacrifice his last energy to reseal him. What really happened here? Maybe the future Clockman is trying to avoid this reality from coming to pass. In order to save the clocks and prevent the Sinister from coming earlier, Clock Boss would have to sacrifice himself. So he went to meet the Alarm Clockman to do the hitman job. And why didn't he get prosecuted for killing Clock Boss? Maybe they probably think it's Alpha who did it, and if Clock Woman was there, she'd probably snitch on him. Or it may just be as simple as buying time for the Clock Titan to get his upgrades. Now, this one is actually really mysterious. In the series, we noticed that some Titans are said to have a soul, and some Titans started to talk, like, for example, the Pencil Woman just recently dropped an interesting dialogue, which I think was epic. Also, the Clock Titan dropped a few words too. So, does this mean these Titans have a soul too, just like the Drill Titan? Or at best, do they have someone inside them, giving commands and advice? That would be very cool, right? But how about the other trio Titans? Don't you think it'd be cool to see them talk too? Honestly, I don't think that would be the case, as they may just be AI. But anyways, I think we should look forward to seeing them talk. Although the TV Titan did drop a few bars too, in reverse, like here, where he violated the Drill Titan's pride, literally telling him to shut up. He's really claiming to be the real daddy of the show here. Anyways, in the series, the TV Titan did something very questionable. When he climbed up the Skibidi tower, we saw him bring out a massive object. But where did this object come from? Does this mean he actually has a pocket where he can store items? If so, what do you think could be in it? Long things, right? And, well, you know what else could be long too, right? Hey, forget I said that, and drop a like and subscribe instead. Another important detail is when the Counter Titan was ambushed by the Triangle, those mysterious things from their world, and he was deactivated. We saw that the spider survived and actually crawled out. This means the Counter is not yet dead, and I think he'll play a huge role in the development of the story. My prediction? Maybe the Alliance will get a new body for the Counter Titan, and since he was betrayed by his own race, he'll probably join the Alliance to fight against them. That would be a really good plot twist, where the villain turns hero to save the Alliance. Well, let's see what the spider will be able to do in the series. Anyways, one trick question. Have you ever wondered where things go when they're sucked into the TV's black holes? I have a crazy theory. Maybe they end up somewhere in the zombie series, where they get infected to form zombie armies. If that's the case, you definitely don't want a Titan being sucked in, right? Yeah, not good at all. Now, speaking of sucking, have you wondered where the toilet heads go when they're flushed? What if I told you I've got the answer? You want to know, right? Well, they actually go to the Skibidi stores, where they're remodeled and sold to you all. So, believe me, you're getting it straight from the series raw. So, if there are other secrets I didn't notice, write them down in the comments. However, check out this video to see what would happen if the Sinister came earlier in the Skibidi multiverse. Unique Clockman out.